Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. I'm channeling some of you. You have two people that are in love with you. Um, One of them is someone that you were actually in a committed relationship with for some time. You could have been with them for years. You guys were off and on. And then there's this more recent energy. Um, and I feel like that person, you just stopped talking to them. You two never really the connection never really got off the ground. It wasn't really a relationship, I guess you can say. But what I am picking up is that you have two people in love with you, and there's an energy of one of them coming back or coming in. I feel like you could be going on a date really soon with one of the people, and you're going to have to temper the energy. And I feel like you will, because you're going to show up as a king and queen of swords, very logical. Um, and I feel like for one of the energies, you feel that if you're going to give attention to anybody, it would be to this particular person because there's someone that is dependable, they're reliable. There could have been just things that happened in your relationship. It wasn't like cheating or lying, it was just maybe family members, timing, lifestyle, finances. There were like other external factors that negatively impacted your connection with this person. But I feel like for one of the energies, you really got along with this individual. You two had a really good connection. And like you have a lot in common, you're very compatible. So I feel like with the Knight of Wands, this is someone that is rushing in, not to leave, but they're going to try to do everything they can in their power to get you interested in them again the way you used to be. They want you to fall in love with them again, is what I'm getting. But you're showing up as a Queen of Swords, okay, or a King of Swords, very logical and practical. And you're going to tell this person that you've gone through a lot. You're exhausted, you're tired, and you don't really have time for games. Not that this person is playing games. I just feel like you're going to slow the energy down and you want to rebuild with the person, or just take your time is what I'm getting. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. We have the High Priestess. It could be a Pisces. This person knows that you're intuitive. They know that you see things coming before they happen. They can't hide anything from you. For some of them, they know that perhaps you read tarot or you're into tarot or something like that. But there's someone who is well aware that you're intuitive. They could also be intuitive as well, especially if they have water in their chart. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Also, what I'm getting is your intuition is telling you that this person's coming back. Now, if the Knight of Wands is not the reliable person, if this is the one that like broke your heart, or you two just never really got the connection off the ground because there was a lot of insecurities, even for some manipulation. Um, I feel like you're also going to temper them as well, but you're going to have a different conversation with them. As I stated, one of the people you're open to rebuilding a connection. And I feel like it's the ex that you were actually in a relationship with. It's the one that you got along with. You two had a good connection, but there was just like something within the connection. It could have been their family, it could have been your family, it could have been money. It was like something like that that impacted you guys' relationship. Um, and so perhaps the universe wanted you two to take a break from one another. So maybe you haven't been with this person in like years. You haven't seen them in years. You haven't heard from them in years, and they're coming back. But they're coming back because they're ready now to be in a connection. And so I feel like, meanwhile, you've been dating, and maybe you dated this other person who could also be a Knight of Wands. This is someone that was inconsistent, running in and out of your life. And this is the person that is also coming around you. Your intuition is telling you that they're coming around. You feel it. And I feel like you're going to set the record straight and make things really clear with this person here, Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, because I feel like they've already disappointed you time and time again. And I don't think you're going to be open to them like that. I feel like you may be a friend to them, but if you get exclusive with one of the energies, you will most definitely tell that person, please don't reach out to me anymore. I'm back with my ex, or I'm in a relationship. I'm exclusive. It's just best that we go our separate ways. But until you close the door fully and make yourself exclusive in a relationship, you'll be open to talking to this person, but I don't feel like you're going to take them seriously. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah. So you are making a judgment call on two different people here. So I feel like the person that you dated some years ago, where you two had a really good connection, I feel like you two are going to talk. You're going to have because this person wants to be with you. Could be a Pisces. We have the Hangman. One of the things that they want to talk to you about, there could have been some sort of argument or disagreement that you had that it was the cause of the separation. They're going to kind of bring it up, not to like reopen wounds, but mainly to get you to understand and know that they get your side. They understand you, is what they've had time to see your point of view. It could have something to do with their family, or like, so for example, say if this is someone, maybe it was you or them, I don't know, but maybe one of you were an overgiver. Maybe this person used to financially take care of all their family members and you were trying to give them advice. I'm just giving an example. I don't know if this is your story, but it could be. Like you were trying to give this person advice about financially taking care of all these grown adults, that you cannot always write a check for everything, that people need to create their own independence. And eventually, they're going to take over all your resources or drain your resources, and you're not going to have enough to give to yourself, nor would you be able to build a family because you're constantly paying for grown adults. So this could have been like a conversation that you had with somebody, because maybe this person was taking care of people. And again, I'm not saying you can't help your family, but you're not supposed to overgive in any capacity, whether that's money, love, attention. You're not supposed to overgive. And I feel like this person could have been that. And, they have a generous heart, but they were being taken advantage of by their family members. So this person could say, you know what, I had time to see your point. I went through some things. I had some towers in my life. They're not going to say towers, but this person most definitely has some tower moments. And they may say, I get it. The advice you did give to me as relates to my family was 1,000% correct. That's for some of you. So whatever deep conversation you have, this person's going to let you know that they most definitely see your point of view and your side. Tell me about the Three of Swords. So someone is coming back after a breakup, an ending here with the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Yeah, my phone just said ding. So yeah, it just made a noise. Someone's most definitely coming back. So this could be that person that was in and out, inconsistent. Because again, as I stated, some of you have two people that are in love with you. We have the Six of Wands. This person is kind of arrogant because it's like they left someone thinking that they're just going to come into your life, but they don't even know that you're talking to your ex. And I feel like the universe ordained it that way because there's going to be some sort of major karma that's playing out here for everyone involved in this situation, because now it's a reversal love triangle. Now you're the one that two people want. And you're not trying to do this, but you're not exclusive with anyone. You're just, your door is open. But I feel a strong love triangle is here. Okay. I'm going to do a part 2 and see if I can dissect both these individuals and get a clear view of what they're going to be saying, what they're going to bring to the table, if you're receptive to it. And we'll see what other energies come through. Okay. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for listening. And I'll talk to you soon.